CFR Network, CFR Sports. One championship, 160. Okreyun versus Christian Lee, part 2. Unusually, and I guess this is to gear the two events, the two back-to-back events towards the North American market. This came on at a very early time in the UK. Actually, no, I stand corrected. It was the second event that came on very early. This event started at 1:30, was it, or something like that in the afternoon? So yeah, um, little tricky in regards to figuring out how to actually watch the full event. Interrogating the website, obviously it's a global platform, so there was lots of different regions on there, but it wasn't clear enough. I don't know if it was just me. It wasn't clear how to actually view it. So two or three fights were on YouTube, and in essence, what I ended up doing is just going directly onto the one events or one watches and buying both events, and was able to consume them directly via the website in crystal clarity. I will say straight off the bat, excellent card. And it came at the perfect time as well because there's not much in the realms of combat sports. There's no UFC on this weekend. And one championship went and pulled it out the bag with one massive event and then a pre-event. I think they could have all sort of maybe got a few other quote unquote stars on the 160 card and just made it a 2-day event. But besides that, let's go. We're not going to go top down. Let's go bottom up. Lead card. Talis Nakasu, bantamweight, took on, can't remember how to pronounce his name. Apologies. Agasa. Striking was absolutely excellent. I'm sure Agasa was mainly known as a sort of grappler, sort of wrestler type. Going to the body almost straight away. Multiple body shots. Hurt Talis multiple times. And managed to get a first round TKO. Excellent way to start off the card. Very good way to start off the card. Then we move on to lightweight submission grappling. Now, I enjoy grappling, but to be honest, I haven't necessarily enjoyed them as I mean, I've watched a few Polaris events, the Eddie Bravo Invitational. I think I may have even watched a portion of um the California Kids. I can't remember what his one's called. But yeah, you either really like grappling, which I do, but I can't watch a whole couple hours of it. But in essence, this match, this bout, um, Renato even versus Tommy Langer went the full 10 minutes and it was exciting. It wasn't, they went after it pretty much straight away. As I say, this is the best submission grappling competition I've seen. The last one was pretty good, but it was very reminiscent of what I usually see. They were using the cage a lot. There was very active. The pace was very fast. A lot of it is very, everything is all technical, but it can be quite slow. Lineker got the back. I think it was around the 3 minute 40 mark. And trapped Renato's arm and was going after the rear naked choke, switching it into a face crank. Renato then transitioned into the mount head and arm choke, which was pretty tight towards the end. Pretty tight. Um, it was kind of, in essence, it was a tale of two halves. Um, but I think towards the middle 6 minute mark on, well, halfway onwards, let's say 5 minute mark, Langaker, he really started to take over. Tommy was doing the thing. Very competitive still, won by decision, and got the 50K bonus. And it's very interesting because I don't necessarily put Norway down as a the a hotbed for grappling, but it's all about putting that work in, and it's ABG, as they say. Anybody can get it as long as you put that work in, and you perform under those big sparkling bright lights, then you can make yourself successful and impress the CEO to get that 50K. Heavyweights. So, two pretty good fights to start off. Paul Elliott, Martin Barto, I think. I me pronunciations of names, it's crazy. Um, Elliott, representing the UK, came out like a bat out of hell. Um, Martin got dropped within the first minute. Um, Elliot tried to go in for the kill. Yeah, I think he emptied the tank. I think if he was a little bit more strategic, this may have turned out a little different. And also Herb Dean. I wasn't even aware that Herb Dean was going to be a referee within one. I'm sure this is the first time I've seen him. Um, Martin was able to withstand the barrage of punches. He did get hurt, and I think Martin is a fights in on the same under the same banner and camp as Roberto Soldic as well. Um, yeah, it was a fun one while it lasted. Um, he managed to get it to the ground, and once it got to the ground, it was especially towards the end, it was tough, man. He was taking poor Elliot was taking some shots. Some of them was just pretty light, but those elbow shots were crazy. He had him in a crucifix position. Um, or did he have him in a crucifix or was it half mount? I can't even remember now. Did he was going to town. Um, and he gets 50K bonus also. How you love that. Amir Khan, always entertaining. Um, has got a pretty good record as well. He's a I can't remember his record now. There was talking about it on the card. Is it eight finishes, 9 finishes or something like that. Um, he took on Kinu Suba and he pressured a lot for the first minute or so. Um, it was pretty an interesting fight. And also I didn't know that Amir Khan had Tourette's syndrome. I did see the little twitch. It was quite noticeable at the start of this fight. Um, but it's good to see, a high level featherweight fighting at that, as I said, at that level. Um, unfortunately, he got clipped. Khan got clipped and finished with a three punch combo. Um, yeah, it was nasty. Saba's got 8 finishes out of 9 of his last fights. It was uh, it was good to see. I did expect Amir Khan to put up. well, not even put up a better fight. He got clips, and that can happen anytime. But I did expect that to go a bit longer, to be fair, and I did expect him to win. Bantamweight Muay Thai. Ritawata, 91 wins, 25 losses. Semapech, 123 wins, 18 losses. Within kickboxing and Muay Thai. Records, man. You can't even fathom some of these records that some of these guys have got. 300 fights, 360 wins against crazy stuff. So Ridawada started off with some very, very hard leg kicks, push kicks, um, and he was very active, um, pushing Semepech back. He was looking more to counter Simapech rather than actually, be dictate the fight kind of thing. So he was getting pushed back quite a bit. Ref called for action at least 3 times. That was the first round. Second round, Simapech came out a lot quicker. Nice little back and forth until Simapech landed a left overhand and KO'd Ritawata, who was doing real good at the start, man. He was doing. I thought that may go the other way, and we'll have to go to a decision victory for Ritawata, but Simpechi pulled it out, man. And unfortunately, I think Ritawata was stretched out, so trustfully he's all okay. But that was a nasty knockout. So we can see, if you haven't already, finish, finish, finish. Now we move up to Tan Lee, featherweight world champion, who's been on a tear of recent. 36 years of age, taking on Tong Kai, who's 26, I believe. Uh, Second title defense as well, I think. 13-2 for Tan Lee and 14-2 for Tong Kai. Tong Kai used multiple low kicks. Lee, a little slow to start, I think. 2 minutes of the first round. Um, I think they only checked like one leg kick. I, I I'm not too sure how to score that first round because it was competitive, but you've got to score it for somebody. I would give that first round to Tong. Second round comes heavy leg kicks from Tong again. Um, in essence, that was the tail of the fight. The leg kicks dramatically by round 3. Um, you could see, Tonley slowing down and stuff. He didn't look himself. And the first round, he was very much himself in regards to the movement and stuff. But Tang Kai, he's new breed in it, I guess. I didn't think we would see a dismantling. Actually, let's not call it dismantling. He just got beaten. He got beaten round 5. Um, there was a very strong finish from Lee. He knew he was down and he went for it, man. Um, but Tang did his thing, man. First male Chinese champion. Congratulations. Not too sure. I don't. It was competitive. 2 title defenses. Do they run that back, or does Tonley need to, get a couple more wins like Martin has done? As they didn't have an immediate rematch. So yeah, um, I was rooting for Lee, to be fair. I quite liked his style. Sing Tang Kai fight. But yeah, we've got a new champ now. Whoa, that was a good one. That was a real good fight. Um, main event. Okrayun, who has been super impressive, especially over the lockdown slash zombie apocalypse. Um, he impressed me in leaps and bounds, and didn't necessarily agree with the decision, but he was the champion. Uh, Christian Lee, uh, very aggressive at the start, very aggressive. Um,Okrayun, he opened up with some leg kicks and stuff. He dropped him twice. That was the first round. And as I said, he was aggressive, stalking him. Very different fight, very different fight. Second round comes. Again, Lee's looking sharp, very sharp. Pure value stopped him early with, I think, 3 knees to the head. It, it was a technical destruction of Okreun. Um, he'll bounce back. I have no doubt of that. But Lee's back on the throne now. Congratulations. He has done the thing. Um, just to reiterate, one, please do sort out the website and do a bit more promotion. I think not a bit more, do a lot more promotion for the what's going on. Um, this 160 cards kind of snuck under the radar. Not many people, MMA media wise, was really talking about this. They mentioned obviously the Okra Yoon and the Christian Lee rematch. That was a big one. Not necessarily mentioning Ton Lee or going into detail about any of the other fights. So yeah, get that sorted out. Please do make it clearer in regard to the UK fans and how we are supposed to consume this new North American pushed content. Is it all going to be pay-per-view? Because if it is, I think there's going to be quite a few people potentially, especially with how the the bills are, the utilities, the gas, the food prices, jobs, insecurities, and all that kind of stuff. They're going to be using illegal streams. Um, Obviously, pay-per-views are all cool, but we're going to lose some fans. I think we're going to lose some viewership if we're not clear, and if we do like, because we're used to obviously in the UK consuming one totally free apart from the 1X, which was the big show. Yes, comment below. How did you find consuming the old One Championship if you were in the UK or in Europe?